Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Attingham Park. So today we are going to be finishing off the grass work. Before we do it, we need to make some money so that we can lease a forage wagon. Now I did just try selling this, and I actually did my whole intro and everything and explained what was going on, and then I got to the sell point and for some reason it would not take my tomatoes. And now Landy is becoming uncontrollable. Yes, this is a great way to start the episode. Having to repeat myself, and then not being able to sell, and then losing all control of the vehicles. There we go. Yeah, we really need to stop using this trailer. I think we should return it. And then again, if we're not using the trailer, maybe we also don't need the Land Rover itself. So we get those sold. They are selling slowly. We're not going to make a fortune, we just need to make enough money so that we can lease a forage wagon. And I have found a nice forage wagon that we're going to use, but we're not quite there yet. We're still selling, and there we go. So 3824 in total. Right, now if we tab over here, yes, I have got a trailer with all of our milk in, and we're also going to sell this. Ha ha ha! Genius! We're going to sell everything. The hotel is the best place to sell, so that's where we sell. And the milk is going to give us a lot more money. There we go, that's fantastic. In between episodes, I did do the windrowing, and I also moved the slurry over from the farm to the other place, the BGA, so that the BGA keeps running. Now, we can now... Yes, I thought I'd double check just in case. I found some new mods. We've got this, the TARDIS XL with a 200,000 litre capacity. It's called a TARDIS for a reason, but that's a silly capacity. We're going to take this one, which is just 50,000 litres, which is still a substantial amount. Now, I've checked on the Maize Plus guide, and silage additives don't do anything unless you're doing whole crop silage, so no need to use that. In fact, we're just going to leave it as it is because we're just leasing. It's going to cost us 2,677. Woohoo! Right, I'm going to leave this milk trailer here. I'm going to do a load of cleaning up at the end of the episode, bringing the Landy back and all that kind of stuff. For now, I'm going to go and quickly grab the new trailer. This looks absolutely enormous, but it should be fine. There shouldn't actually be a problem, but we'll see. So we're going to start, I think we'll start over here. And we are, of course, going to have a bit of a weight issue later on, when we get really full, but we should be fine to start with. Not sure how quickly we're actually going to fill up. We'll find out as we go, and we're also going to find out exactly how much we get from this field. I hope that a 50,000 litre trailer is still going to struggle, because that means we make a lot more silage. And grass silage, of course, is worth less, but grass silage is the easiest to make, which is also why it's worth less. But easiest to make, and therefore keeps our BGA ticking over nicely. We can also upgrade our BGA, but we're definitely not in the financial position to do that. It is something I want to look at because I installed the upgrade mod, and so far we've done nothing with it. But I think it would be interesting to see what happens when we do. It should increase the cycles per month, and therefore we start using more silage, but also making more money and making more digestate, which is more important. So if we've got a massive stock of silage to put into the BGA, that's really good. Now it turns out there's one section of the field I forgot to windrow. What an idiot. I was so proud of my windrowing, and now I'm really not proud of it at all. Because that is going to be a real pain in the backside to clear up. Okay, well, we'll get back up. I'm going to do them in, I'm going to skip a lane each time, because that's just going to be the easiest thing to do, I think. And, yeah, despite the fact that we're going pretty slowly over the hills, he isn't struggling with the weight. Then again, we've only got 20,000 litres in here, but I imagine that this is a very, very heavy trailer. It would not surprise me. So, because I want a screenshot of the first tip, I'm now going to jump cut to just after I've got the first tip done, so that I can show you exactly how much it took to get filled. Well, it turns out I have made a really bad mistake. I completely forgot that you can't put fresh grass directly into the pit. The only thing you can do with fresh grass is turn it into bales. Now, I know that there is a solution for this, but it's going to cost us more money. But I think we're going to have to do it. I'm going to have to quit the game, go check on ModHub, and then come back. This is possibly a disaster. Okay, so I found what I needed. Unfortunately, we need to borrow some money. I don't know how much we need to borrow, so I've decided I'm also going to buy something else at the same time. Something that I wanted to buy. And I think if we're already extending the loan, why not get it as well? So that's this guy. This is also an auto load trailer. We've got these ones as well. We've got a lot actually, including the Rollins, which are very nice. But I think we're going to take this one just for a bit of a change. Auto load, yes. We don't. What's the folding mechanism? Alright, we'll put the round bale ladders, 2 of them on. We'll leave it in that colour. License plate is going to be BAL for bale. And that's going to cost us 15,880. So that's going to help us move bales around. That's the first thing. Now, the baler is this guy. It is not designed to be a stationary baler, but it can be used as one. And that's what we're going to use. So, whoa, 6,000, okay. We're also going to need to load this up a belt system. Now, what belts do I have installed? I've got a massive number of belts, apparently. What on earth is that? That's from a mod, but I don't even know what mod. Okay. They're from the Aggie pack for loading up seeds. So we are actually going to have to use this, which is not going to cost us much, as well as this. So we are spending an awful lot of money, and I'm now going to repay as much as possible. Right, now I need to go and get all of those vehicles moved up. And this, I'm going to have to go and dump it in the field. I'm just going to have to drop it in the field in some location. So I'm going to get everything moved up here and we can start the baling. Okay, it has taken a massive amount of messing around to get this working. But it is now working, finally. It turns out that the default version of this that is on ModHub is not compatible with Maze Plus. So I had to go to a different location and get it from there. I will put the link in I will put the link in the video. In the video description. I'm just trying to think how the best way to do it is, and yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put the link in the video description. Now, the server you have to join is a German-only server. But that's fine, because you only need to be in there for the purposes of actually, you know, you only need to be there to get the mod, and then you can leave again, which is exactly what I did. So we now have this tractor busy pumping bales out. What that does mean is I can't go and collect any more grass until I've got rid of this big pile here. Now, as we've already leased this, we've already paid for the lease, I feel like we should continue. Now this guy's here, by the way, because I was struggling to get the baler to load, and I thought maybe the problem was that it was the belts. It wasn't the belts. Yeah, so it could be. I've lost my train of thought completely. I've had 15 minutes off camera messing around with this, trying to make it all work, and now I'm completely lost with what I'm supposed to be doing. Yes, so we have to process through all of that. Then we can go and collect another 50,000 litres, and then, only then, are we going to be able to actually start doing this again. So this is going to be a fairly long process. It's not what I had originally planned for this episode at all. I really wasn't considering this. This is kind of like the worst thing that could have possibly happened. It's not a game changer. Why have you stopped loading? I don't understand. He's got room for more, hasn't he? Yes. So why have you stopped? Because for some reason... Oh, I need to turn that off, because that's going to drive me mental. I'm having a really bad episode here. I'll be honest. I'm just not doing well. Okay. The good news is... Whoa, stop doing that. That's why he keeps moving, because those bales keep moving. Yeah, alright, that makes sense. Can we? No, we can't. We can't make it move. Ugh, not without dragging him. Yes, now we'll unload again. Good. We're currently just dumping bales out the back. They will be moved. I will actually make a conscious effort to move them, but just not yet. Right, how do I close that? I want to close... Oh no! I have just completely forgotten how to do everything. Open HUD with mouse off. How do I... Let's turn it on. Right, now we turn it off. So, in case you're ever wondering what happens when I record late at night, this is what happens. I turn into a blithering idiot who can't record. As you will have already noticed, this is a bit of a disaster in terms of the plan and also in terms of the episode itself. Thank goodness we can use kind of real shovel. I think this is a mod that does this, but I don't remember. I know in FS19 it was called real shovel. It would actually physically push the grass or whatever you had in bulk on the floor. You could push it along. Right. The good news is that this is the last of it. So I can turn you off. This guy needs 5,000 litres before he continues, so we're now out of action. Okay, so we turn the baler off. We can move him out of the way. We're going to leave those belts where they are, even though they are an annoying place. This is so heavy. Okay. What do you mean turn it off? I did turn it off, didn't I? No, no, I didn't. Okay. Still had it going, that's why I was struggling. Oh, detach. Right, I'm going to now slow time right down because I don't want to get him too dark. And I'm going to go and collect another 50,000 litres. I would have done this on camera in a time-lapse format, but yeah, this is just going to turn into a nightmare episode if I don't start speeding up. So I'm now going to do this collecting. I'll come back when I'm actually ready to go. I've got the next 50,000 litres picked up, so now it's just a case of reversing this guy into the right place, which is definitely not there. Let's take 2 on that one. Right, how does that look? Okay, now the only thing is, yes, he does bail. I don't actually need to turn him on. That's good news then. So, while he's bailing, we are going to start trying to collect some of these bales up. Because of course they're getting in the way a little at the moment. Now, that is not exactly neat stacking, but I will tidy up the actual stack at another point. For now, I just want to get them all tipped into here. Yeah, there we go, exactly like that, in a big mess. And we're just going to very quickly whip through, grab all the bales we can. While that lot is unloading, we'll probably have to grab the shovel again and start shoveling some of the grass in. We have done about half the field, I would estimate, in terms of collecting. So we're looking at about 200,000 litres worth of grass. 200,000 litres worth of grass equates to 5,000 litres for each bale, so 40 bales. Whoa! Holy moly! You guys saw that, right? That was a bale explosion. It was a bale trying to drop on top of another bale, and the game just saying, nah, not having any of that. That is exactly what that was. So now I will try and reposition again. My goodness. It's not like I wasn't making an effort to fix the bales. I was literally in the middle of fixing them. But the game decided, nope, no. In reality, it wouldn't do that. In reality, if it was really jammed, all it would do would just start making a massive mess trying to get them out. Start trying to put bales on top of bales. Alright, we're getting out of the way. Now I'm being attacked by the baler. So we've got one over there and one over there from that disaster just then. It was quite funny, I've got to say. And I've still got the time at half, but that's fine. Now, you know the really funny thing? We were doing so well with the collecting that I said to myself, if this episode is actually really short, like 12 minutes or something, I'll stick it in as a bonus episode, because it won't get in the way. It won't be worth a full episode, so it'll work well as a bonus one. Yeah, that's not happening. I already know it's far longer than 12 minutes because I did actually check it just now. Oh, come on, just pierce. What is going on here? Really? You really don't want me to pick you up? Just pick up. Thank you. Oh, for goodness sake. It's because I picked this one up in a bad way. So now it's not having any of it. And I can see another explosion is about to happen as well. Yeah, I can see the explosions coming. I'm on the case, guys. I'm on the case. I would be no good in Farming Simulator League. That I will tell you for a fact. Wait. Come. Yeah, I would be absolutely appalling in FSL. I haven't yet mastered the flick either that they do, which is impressive, very impressive, I've got to say. When I was at FarmCon in the summer and I saw them doing it, I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Working at top speed here, but top speed is not really fast enough, it seems, and I am going to have to shovel some more grass in. At least I get a reprieve for a moment to move the bales before we carry on. Hey, there we go. Nice big pile of bales ready to be fermented later on. Well, not later on, they've already started the fermenting process, but it's going to take a while to be done. Yeah, pick you up, thank you. Have any of my viewers ever played FSL? Because I don't know if you've got it on FS22, but in FS19 there used to be the FSL map. Training map, and you could download the real FSL training map, but there was a couple of others, I think, that people have put together, modded ones. I never played them. Someone once said to me about doing a team, but I'm useless. And they've all got strategies. That's the funny thing. I've got no strategy when I do this. My strategy is just quick, 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 as quick as I can. That's it. Right. Let's get those dropped. This is going to be one hell of a job. You know, I could have done this by hand. And if I'd done it by hand, it would have been much quicker. But I decided... let's try and be a little bit realistic here, guys. He says, while spiking bales in the most random way ever. Okay. I can leave those random bales lying around because they're not actually in the way of anything. They'll just be added to the tidy up pile later on. Get the shovel attached, and this JCB really needs a repair. I think that's why the smoke from the back is now so black. Oh no! Don't do that. I'm having a bad day already. Don't now start doing silly things like that as well. Thank you. How to really annoy Jack when he's already making a real mess of this video anyway. Oh, I know. I know. Oh, so the problem actually wasn't anything to do with this stuff. The problem was that the belts are no longer lined up. Okay, well that's fine. That's that's an easy thing to fix. I don't have to fix it. Not with the JCB anyway. What I have to do is just realign him, hopefully. He's at maximum. Ah. There we go. Now he's topping him up. Don't think we're going to have a full bale worth though. No, we will not. Oh no, we will actually. Amazing. It's more than I thought we'd have. Okay, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to let that bale finish. Then I'm going to pick up the next 50,000, get it all baled, and then come back when I've got the I think it'll be the last 50,000. So I'll see you when I'm at that point. This is the last bit. We've actually collected 200,000 already, so 4 total loads. This is the last 25,635 litres. There is still some left in the baler, which is confusing me a little, because if we've been collecting 50,000 exactly each time, how is there anything left in the baler? If it's 5,000 per bale. That shouldn't be happening. Somewhere we've lost some grass. I don't know how. Now I've got to say, I am very impressed with this setup and with the baler. This guy is far too big. Way too big for our tractor. But if I had planned on doing stationary bales like this, this would be an ideal setup for it. It's just that I didn't ever plan on doing stationary bales, so instead this is a bit of a mess. But this would work well. Just to dump it on the floor, belt it in. It would be very good. So let's hook up again. Now I've set him to make smaller bales now. The reason for that is, I think the first one, oh no, it's going to be 3,000 as well. The reason I wanted to do smaller bales is because that way there's less losses. If there's anything left over, we'll be able to get it cleared up a little bit more easily. Right, and now I need to quickly, barely see a thing, it's so dark. Turn that off, there we go. Oh no, hang on. Shouldn't do that, I should actually drop it back a little bit. And I know that the episode is really overrunning now, so I've got to be a bit quick about everything. There we go. Oh, look at that, that is perfect. I couldn't ask for better placement. Magic. And look at this ridiculous pile of bales we've got. So I just want to make sure the machine isn't getting caught up. As long as he's not getting caught, then we're okay. The moment he is, that's when we'll have a problem. See, so this is fine. Just pick the two up, get them out of there. And the pile of grass itself is much smaller, so it won't take as long to do. And as soon as it's done, that will be us done as well. This short episode has dragged on to a full-length episode plus more. So it appears. Oh no, I saw the grass stop dropping, but now it's started again. Really bouncing around at the back there. Grab these. There we go. And of course tomorrow we're going to have zero money again. Absolutely none. Which means if we need to buy any seed tomorrow, we're going to have to take a loan out to do it. However, I'm not so concerned about loans anymore because I know the value of that stuff over there is massive. So there's still plenty available. Right, they are done, which means we turn these off, switch off the engine, and it's just a case of, what does this guy have? 2279. Okay, is there any way for us to empty him? There is not. Okay, so we'll grab these last 2 bales, put them away. I say away. Have you seen the way I'm putting them? It's not like they're being put away in a nice neat stack. We're just dumping them. And there we go. That is it. Look at this massive, massive pile. Let me just fly for a moment so we can have a look. Look at that. What a mess. And how much do we now have? It might not register properly because... yeah, it's registering as grass fresh at the moment. It's not registering as grass silage because it hasn't fermented. But we've got 409,000 litres of fresh grass. And that does include the actual fresh grass we produced. If I head over here, trying not to make the episode long by rambling, but... there we go, I have to turn this off, I forgot about that. We produced 48 bales. There's a massive amount. So, that is it for today. Apologies that the episode was such a mess. Tomorrow is going to be seeding, and hopefully we're going to have some new sheep on the farm as well. I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.